Okay, last but not least, we are going to head back to the Atlantic coast of Florida one more time. This time we're going to say Central for number 4 and talk about an area called Palm Bay. This is another one that I think often gets overshadowed by bigger names like your Vero Beach, Melbourne Beach, even Cocoa a lot of the times. But for buyers looking for value and future growth, I think it deserves a look, or maybe even a second look if you've already taken a run at the area. Just a little bit more about geography before we move on to what's compelling. This one's very, very close to it. It doesn't just sit below Melbourne, it's like 5 miles below it. 45 minutes-ish above Vero Beach, a little over an hour to your northwest to Orlando, and then to the southwest, you're gonna be able to reach Tampa Bay in a little over 2 hours, Sarasota in a similar time frame, and then you work your way down to West Palm Beach if you stay on your coast, and Fort Lauderdale, Miami below you, just to kind of frame the entire state. All right, so what makes Palm Bay, Florida especially special, for lack of better words? One, it's gonna be one of the absolute most affordable large coastal cities in the entire East Coast part of the state, which is then gonna put it in affordability from a Florida-wide standpoint immediately, because the East Coast is already kind of winning that conversation versus like the Southwest Coast or South Florida or something like that. 2, Indian River Lagoon, if you've never visited that, gives you some wonderful boating access, fishing, scenic views, especially the closer you get to US 1, so that's a nice option. And then 3, job growth for a bunch of kind of random strewn together coastal cities is underratedly steady, because you have anchors in this area that would be aerospace and defense based. Companies like L3, you have SpaceX, you have Northrop, amongst many others that all have a significant presence here. And lastly, compared to like a Vero Beach or a Melbourne Beach, which are going to be the ones that a lot of people are seeking out to at least be the first place they start when looking at the Atlantic coast as an opportunity to relocate, you're going to get similar coastal access, but at a significantly lower cost. It's less boutique, it is less curated, but it's also less competitive. You can find like single family homes here under $350,000, just minutes from the water, which is going to be absolutely unheard of anywhere from like Tampa Bay to the Naples area, in my opinion. So all in all, if you are looking for somewhere that still feels like a neighborhood rather than a lot of these resort style towns, this might be a quiet coastal entry point that maybe you didn't even know existed.